Hi everyone, it's Laurel here from Forever Purple Creations. Today I think I am going to teach you how I make a wall fan. I started making these more than 25 years ago. So I'm going to I'm going to change it up. It's going to be a lot smaller and it's going to have a lot of the stuff that wasn't available to me back when I started crafting, or if it was hard for me to find any of this stuff, and I would have never thought of half the stuff you could add to it. Now, I will show you the size. This is the one I'm going to be making today. It's pretty small. It's not too big. It's probably a little over 12 inches wide, but it's probably around 12 inches tall. And it is made out of wallpaper. I do have a picture to show you the ones I used to make. This is one I made 20 plus years ago. I'm going to try and bring it in so you guys can see it. I don't know if it's going to focus on it or not. That one is probably almost 4 feet wide and 3 feet high. And I used to whip these out no problem with all the big flowers on it. This actually went above my sister's fireplace mantle. So I guess I did have some trim back then, so I did add it right there, but it's mainly all flowers. This one is going to be a little bit different. So I had the wallpaper left over, that same white wallpaper. It's over 20 years old, and you can see the gorgeous pattern in it. It's all raised. It's beautiful paper. I did go ahead and gesso it. I did some test samples on here. Here's the 2 samples I did, and you can just see the difference in the vibrance of the color. And this one, you can't really see it, but it's got more of an orangey to it, and it should be more of a pinkish purple. So I did decide to go ahead and gesso the whole thing. I didn't think you'd want to see me gesso this, and I did put the fan together. If you would like to see the process of what I did, I can post a video and show you that, but I will kind of explain it to you. So when you open a roll of paper, instead of going sideways, I actually I'd unroll it straight, cut, unroll another piece, cut, and then I accordion folded it, and then I put the pieces together. So if you see there's a seam in here, I don't know if you can see it, you probably can't. There's a seam there, and there's a seam here, where I put the pieces together, although I try and do it pretty good so you probably can't see it. But I will show you the back. The back's kind of a mess. And you can see I added some extra paper in here. This is before I put gesso on it. And you can see how yellowed it was from how old the paper is. And then I just take a piece of poster board and I put it on here, and then I'll put 2 holes in it, and that's how you can hang it without it actually showing. I just put a string on here. I probably will come up with a better way to do this. It'll probably cover the entire fan. I will be making more of these. So that is the back. And then I just bunch it all together at the center, and then I glue. This piece is loose because I haven't decided if I want to lay it down yet or if I want to leave it up like that. So I'm just going to leave it like this for now until I make a decision. I have pulled out a bunch of stuff around me. This is very different for me to craft like this. I'm used to just going for whatever comes to my mind when I need it. I want to try and be prepared a little bit. So this is going to be a little bit harder for me. So I did put stuff all around me that I think I want to use on this fan and try and get everything prepared. I do have my glue gun on and ready to go. And I did paint up some, gessoed some pieces that I wanted and painted some pieces that I'm also going to use on here. This is actually a really pretty purple. You're not going to see it on here. And it also changes to like this green. I don't know if you can see that. And then this one, which is like a greenish gold. It's really pretty, so these are also going to go on my fan. I am using the spring kit from Fliarbyme for this fan. I will post a link to her Etsy store at the bottom of this when I'm done with this video, so you can go check her out. She has amazing kits at amazing prices. So I am using her kit. She also has a Facebook group you can join called Fliarbyme. You can just look her up on Facebook. So this is also some stuff that is in the kit that I will be using on this fan. And love this little dragonfly. He is definitely going on this fan, and I'm calling it a he already. So the hardest part, I think, for me is going to be talking to you guys while I'm doing this, because I am used to just crafting. So we're just going to kind of play and see where it goes from there. The first thing we are going to do is we are going to paint this. I decided not to leave it white because there are a lot of whites I am going to be using, and light pink, so I want them to stand out. So I am going to spray this first. So I'm going to get a box that we can spray this in. That will help us out a little bit. So I'm just going to kind of lay it in this box. It's not going to fit in all the way, but it'll fit in good enough. And I'm just going to start spraying some colors. And all of the colors that I'm using, they are either markers or eyeshadows or acrylic paints. They're all alcohol sprays, and I learned how to make them from Michelle Scott. I will also post a link to her Facebook page at the end of this video. She has a video that teaches you how to do this, and this is where my start came from. Is I went and purchased all the bottles and started making these sprays. So I have this pretty one, which is aquamarine, and then I have, this is Folk Art Amethyst. These are the acrylic paints right here, because you can see, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there is the glitter and the pearlescent in there. So you just have to make sure you shake them up really good before you use them. Then I will be using this one, which is green marker from the dollar store. I tried and put labels on all of them so I would know what they are. I did add these dollar eyeshadows that I bought to give it a little bit of a different color and some shimmer to it. So hopefully you will see it once it's sprayed on. And I'm sorry, you're going to probably hear my phone go off because it's a never-ending thing. And then this one is an orange. And then I think I have another purple. Oh, this one is actually, yeah, medium purple. So we're just going to go ahead and do some spraying. I thought I had a pink, but I guess I didn't pull out the pink, so I'm just going to go ahead and start. It's just going to give it some white color just so everything doesn't look so white. This one I'm going to test a little bit before I spray because that's the one I keep having problems with, so we might have to use a different one. All right. Oh yeah, I already like that. We'll just see where it takes us as we go. This is going to be a very cheery, bright spring fan. All right, and let's use the aquamarine. Oh, I just used that one. Where's my other color? My one purple's not working, and you guys will all quickly learn. I am very much in love with purple. I like all shades. I used to be in love with really dark purple, but now I'm tending to go towards the lighter purple, so I don't want those drips in there. So we're just going to bang that off a little bit. I don't know if you can see that. I know I have a very bright light on, but when I turned it off, it seemed too dark. So I'm going to turn it off for a second, let you guys see. Maybe the color will show up better. So I just wanted to add some colors to it. I think it looks really cool. I am going to turn that back on. I want to get my one purple to work. Oh, there we go. And it just doesn't want to cooperate today. Only because I'm trying to film. When I was doing all my testing, it was working just fine. Yep, not going to work for me. Oh, there we go. I'm going to add just a little bit more of this one. But I think that looks pretty good. It's very colorful. Hopefully, once it's done and I take a picture of it in the light, you'll be able to see it. I'm doing this at nighttime right now, so I do work full time, so I have to do this when I have time, and it's usually by the time I'm done with dinner and everything else. So I'm going to pull out my heat gun and dry this up really quick. All right. Yep, that's good. All right. So where do I usually go from here? Now, before, when I used to do these, I would just start at the center and work my way out. This one I'm going to be doing a little bit different because I want to leave a lot of the top. I want you to see the fan shape. I am going to add material across the top. Not material, trim, and I'm probably going to go in and out. And then I'm going to focus my flowers and stuff on the bottom here because I have this beautiful, gorgeous bird that I purchased. I just think she's absolutely beautiful, and I want her to sit in here in the fan so that when it's up on the wall, you know, she's kind of sitting outward, like she's kind of hanging on. So I'm going to organize everything mostly right here is where everything's going to go. Like I said, I have a bunch of stuff around me, so I kind of just go with what my mind tells me, and it usually takes me a long time to make something because I go in stages of what I like and what I want to do, and then something will come to me as I'm working on it. So again, like I said, this is probably going to be a little bit different. I do know that I want to use this from the kit, and this is going to go right here. Like I said, see if I bring this down, all that'll show. I haven't decided yet, but this is going to go here, and then I do have a piece of filigree that I'm going to add right to the center, like that. I just haven't decided if I should make it a color or leave it like this. So we're going to leave this off for now, and we're going to work our way out from here, and we can work on the top. I just want to make sure this is dry enough for my glue. So I think to start, I'm going to add this gorgeous, I am going to put quite a bit of purple in this. I can't help it, guys. I wasn't going to, but as I was going along, I found some stuff. So I am going to add this, and I think we're going to start with this around the edge because I think it'll look really pretty. I purchased this trim from AliExpress. I did just recently purchase a bunch of stuff from them. I love all of their stuff, and they have such great prices. So I think I'm going to make this one go in, and I think I'm going to have it like that. So we're going to start doing that. The only way to get it going is to get it started. I can tell you this glue gun from Surebonder, and like I said, I've been crafting for over 25 years, and I don't think I've ever had a glue gun as well as this one. I did have one other one that I really enjoyed, but it was made, it had oval glue sticks, and it is almost impossible to find oval glue sticks these days, and the ones I did find were extremely expensive. So I kind of put that glue gun to the side. Maybe in the future I will purchase the glue sticks for it, and that was the only other glue gun I used until I found the Surebonder, and I am in love with the Surebonder. I can tell you, I wish it came in purple because I like all my things to match, and I like everything purple. So we're just going to go all the way around here. See how fast I can do this. I'm not used to talking to people while I'm crafting. I'm used to sitting here in my room quietly by myself with my thoughts. Maybe this will help me create a little faster, knowing that people don't want to sit here and just watch me work. Well, maybe they do. Maybe there are some out there that would rather just watch somebody make something without them talking, but I enjoy listening to the crafters talk while they're making stuff. And I have quite a few ladies that I watch and I really enjoy, and I have gotten a lot of inspiration from all of them. There are so many talented amazing crafters out there today. Oh, I think this is going to look pretty. And of course I'm going to turn around and have to order some more of this because I'm going to feel like I don't have enough left to do something else, and I have quite a few projects in mind. I'm sorry it took me a while from my last video to this one to get this out, but I didn't realize how much prepping and preparing there is to do before you start making a video. And realizing that you have to talk and be prepared and the stuff you have to have. I hope you guys all can see this okay. And of course that purple isn't showing the color of the purple at all. It's looking more like a blue, but this is a really pretty, I'm going to say it's like a orchid, lavender orchid purple. It's a gorgeous purple. And it's, yeah, it's not showing you the true color of it at all. And my desk is not that big, believe it or not. My craft room is actually also my bedroom. I mean, my desk is about 3 feet, but with all of the stuff that I have around it, it doesn't really give me a lot of room. And once I get working, I usually have like a little bitty space like this that I'm working in, and I have all of this stuff piled around me. It's really funny. I'm like, I don't know why I work in such a small, oh, I can't even talk, such a small space, or how I get myself to that small of a space. Alright, definitely was a good idea. I really like that. And I will have to order some more of this because I really like this trim. Like I said, I watch quite a few ladies, and I like them all. Everybody's so different and has such a different style, and I think that's what I like, is everybody creates something a little different. They can, 3 people, 4 people can make the same thing, and each one is so completely different because of the different styles, and I think that's what helps inspire people and get their mind going and their creativity going, is by seeing all the different styles. And then you're like, oh yeah, I thought of that. That's a really good idea. And then when they do it, they may use that idea, but it will come out completely different on their project and look completely different. And I think that's what I like. Okay, we're almost all the way around. There we go. We are to the end. Let me grab a pair of scissors here and cut this off. Okay. I think it looks great. And yes, I had to go in and out. I think it gives the fan more dimension that way. I want you to be able to tell that it's a fan. I know there's the fold-out fans, and I will be doing some tutorials on those as well. But this is where I started. I actually was in a store when I was younger, and you know, they didn't have Pinterest and YouTube back then. And I saw a fan, and it was made out of wallpaper, except they just took it and unrolled it and accordion folded it, put a little embellishment here, and so it would go flat and it would open, and there was just nothing on it. It was just the wallpaper and this one little embellishment. And I think back then, again, we're talking more than 25 years, they wanted like $35 for this. So I'm like, I don't know, I think I could create something way better, you know, a lot cheaper than that. And that's where I came up with this idea to do it this way, and to actually cut the wallpaper and make it stay open, and so that you could see the pattern in the right direction, where the pattern didn't, you know, fold away. I like this idea so much better. Like when you're using ones that have patterns like with flowers and stuff on it, which I do have, you want to see the flowers. You don't want to see them turning and bending as it goes to the side, sideways. So this is one of the gorgeous pieces from the kit. Love, love, love this. I love her kits. I'm just so in love with her kits. I think almost every project I've made so far has involved her kits. And I do want to put, I'm thinking I'm going to put this around in here like this. Let's see how this looks. I don't know if I want to tuck it in or if I want it to stand up and show. So we're going to try it and see what it looks like real quick. So, do we do it like that? I don't know. Or do we just do it like this? I don't know if I do it like this. I don't know, it'll work. This is the hard part, is I can ask your guys' opinion, but nobody's going to give me an answer. So, let's do this again. I think I'm going to tuck it in just because. So let's tuck it in and see. Sorry guys, but this is how I work. It's some indecision every now and then. Gotta pull this back this way a little bit. This is usually how I work, though. It takes me a little bit to come to a decision on what I want to do. Yeah, I think I'm going to tuck it in, because we're going to add flowers and stuff in here anyway. So I think we'll tuck it in. Maybe we just won't go all the way. We'll go like halfway. So let's do that. So I want to get this one on next. So I'm just going to run this along here. Bring it to the bottom. Because if I bring that piece down, I definitely want this. I don't want it halfway up through there. So let's see if I can get this so that the picture is to the middle a little bit. And then we're going to, I want to make sure I'm the same on both sides. All right. I think we're just going to glue right along here. And if you guys have any suggestions that would help me out, always appreciated. I want to say I'm still learning. I'm still learning all the new stuff that's out. Like I said, I have been crafting a long time, but there is so much new stuff out. And there's different ways to do everything, so I always appreciate, you know, help from somebody else. That's how I got where I got. I would like, and me, I'm all about evenness, so I would like the pictures to be the same everywhere, but I can see that they're not going to be. So as long as it's showing here and there, I would like them all to be the same, but because the fan gets a little wider in some spots, it's not going to work out like that. And I want to try and keep these, I don't want the videos to be too long, but like I said, I haven't done this before, so it may start out longer, and as I go, I will get better at, you know, doing the videos and being a little quicker. I don't know, that's not usually, I'm not a quick crafter. I can't say I whip things out super fast. Oh, well, that worked out perfect. The middle one's going to at least be where I want it to be. Time for more glue. That one at least worked out in the middle. Yeah, see, I wanted it the middle and then the corner, and then, but it's not working out that way. Only in some spots. And, you know, here's me thinking, oh, I'll watch my videos while I craft. Well, I can't do that now while I'm filming, because we certainly don't want to listen to somebody else and me at the same time. So it's just me and my quiet talking, essentially talking to myself right now. And it's going to take me a little bit to figure out, you know, where to place my camera. and where to put my lighting and what kind of lighting, you know, is best to use. I have a really nice daytime light, but, you know, on this it's making everything look really light, but now that hopefully once we add a few things it won't look so white and scary. Alright, it's looking good so far. Probably should have pushed that one in a little bit further. Can I still get this up? No. See, this is the things I do. Now me, I would take that off and redo it, but I'm gonna try not to be too overly picky, which I usually am when I'm creating. Same when I'm drawing. I'm extremely picky about how things look and how things turn out. I tend to be a perfectionist. I know I'm not perfect and things don't come out perfect, but I'm very hard on myself when I'm making something. So let's get this one and figure out where I need to cut it. I'm going to leave it a little longer just in case. Alright. There's that piece. There. Alright, let's get this one down here. There we go. And then don't worry, I will use the heat gun to get rid of all the little furry things. Okay, all the little webs when I'm done. So I know I want this here, so let's go ahead and glue that one down, because I know I want this piece here. Here we go. So yeah, I was really nervous about starting out. Michelle Scott has helped me a lot with that. She keeps pushing me, come on, show us how to draw. Which, that one, I don't know how quick of a video I can do drawing. Drawing is definitely not a quick process, but I do love to draw, so I probably will, like, prep a lot, and get the main stuff going on a picture and explain to you how I do it. But I've been drawing since I was in 3rd grade. Taught myself how to draw. I've pretty much taught myself how to do everything. So I'm someone who likes to learn a lot and do a lot. So I teach myself, because who has time to go out and learn everything from somebody else? So I pretty much find something and I teach myself how to do it. I wish I could get your guys' opinion on this, because I can't decide if I should leave that color or if I should gesso it and paint it a color. And I'm thinking for right now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this later, so we're just going to leave it for now. So the next thing is, do I want this hanging or do I want this straight? I think I want it hanging because I want to add this and this. But I'm wondering now if I should use a different color, because I want this on here, but I'd like it to hang down. This is another gorgeous piece from the kit. I'm telling you, she just has amazing stuff. I love her kits. So I think I am going to make this come down. So we're just going to go like this for now. And I would like this to have some color to it, so I don't really want to do the white on white like that, or if that's even going to show. That does look kind of cool. But I think it should have some color. So we are going to add some color to this. So let's bring our box over here. And this is something new. Don't know how it's going to work out, guys. So I'm just going to add some of my alcohol sprays to it and see what happens. That just gives it some color. That's actually really pretty. I like that. Oh, this spray is going a little wild. I actually like that. Alright, let's do this one. Let's get some more of this purple in here. Oh, okay, now this one doesn't want to work. Okay. Alright, guys. Plug your ears. It's going to get a little loud for a second. And I know you're only seeing blue, but trust me, there is purple in here. Purple and pink. Look at that, it went right through. Nice. My autofocus is not clicking. If it's clicking, I really apologize, and I'm sorry. I will turn it off on my next video. I won't be able to know if it's clicking on you until after I've stopped this video, so I'm sorry if it's doing a lot of clicking. Alright, let's move our box. Now, let's see. Oh yeah, that matches exactly with the fan. I really like that. There, can you see it? I don't know if you can see it. Let me bring it up and see if you can see it. Again, it's that bright light. Let's try shutting it off again. Nope, still can't see it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to figure out the light situation. Maybe if I put something white behind it. Let's do this, and I'll show you. There you go. Now you can see it. Just added a little bit of touch of color to it. Can you see that? I hope so. Just added some light coloring to it. I like it. It goes perfect with the fan. So we're going to glue that piece down. And yes, it didn't go to the edges because I'm going to add something different there. If I have to find something else that dangles and add it, I will. So let's get this added on here. I'm just going to start with an end first. Oh, I mean my glue gun went off? How did my glue gun go off? How did that happen? That's not supposed to happen. Yes, I'm going to try and make this as even as possible, so that I have the same amount left over on both sides. Alright, come on, glue gun. And no, I don't. I know a lot of people have names for their glue guns and their heat guns, and I have come up with some ideas, but I'm still deciding. So mine will definitely have to have something to do with, you know, if I decide to do that, we'll have to have something to do with shades of purple, because that's just how I am. Maybe one of these days I'll do a share video for you guys of my room slash craft room, because it is a lot of purple. I'm just in the process with all the new stuff I learned of shabbying it up, so I do have a lot of projects to make for myself, believe it or not. For all the years I've been crafting, I craft for everybody else other than myself. I love making stuff for other people. I don't know if they get the same feeling out of it that I get when I'm making it, but I really like making stuff for other people, so I don't have a lot of stuff for myself. So I am going to start, because I want my room all to be all shabby chic. Like I have this can I made for my glue gun, and right now it's just a can. And I bent it, and I put some stuff in it to make it heavy, but I will be decorating it up and making it look a little nicer, unless I can come up with something else that I want to use to hold my glue gun. That was just kind of a fix for right now. Alright, that one looks nice. So now we're going to put the other one on top, and then it won't. Oh yeah, that looks great. Perfect. Except why does that look crooked? Like there's more on that side than on that side. I don't like that. Alright, anyway, let's glue it down. Let's try and find the center here. Alright, let's get this glued down. Alright. I don't even know. I'm guaranteed time has flown by and I haven't even gotten anywhere. So depending on what the time looks like, I may stop this and break it up a little bit into other videos because I don't want you guys to have to sit here and watch an extremely long video. I would like to be able to get them done quicker, where you don't have to watch more than one. Although, me, I love the process videos. I love watching someone make something. Not that I have a lot. I think that's why I can't get anything done, is I don't have a lot of time, but I want to come home and I want to watch whatever somebody's posted that's new and see what they're making or what they made. So, we'll see how this goes. So yeah, there we go. I like that. So far so good. I think it looks pretty so far. I wish I could stand it up and show you, but you're not going to see. I'm going to have to put it up on a wall when I'm done and show it to you. And then you can see everything that's hanging. But yeah, this piece I'm going to straighten out. And I did put a piece of cardboard down in here to give this some stability. Get that glue dot out of there. Alright, so that's that. Alright, so I have so many gorgeous flowers and stuff to work with. But I want to kind of put some placement of some stuff and see here where we're going to go with this. So that bird's going to go there. And then this flower came with the kit. This one. So I don't know if I want to leave it white. I think I might want to add some color to this, but that stem's going to come off, and I actually think I'm going to put that one right in the center to be the focal point and start that out. And then I think the butterfly, I think I'm also going to put, why does my center seem to be off somewhere? No, this is my center. This must be more of the center. So this is kind of more of the center, like that. There we go. And I know I want that butterfly there. So that's going to go like that. Alright, and I have some gorgeous appliques I want to put on. Look at these. Let's see, I think I want to put, I'm just trying to lay some stuff out, guys, kind of give myself an idea. I don't want them going the same way. Kind of in little different spots. And then I think, let's see, I think I'm going to put one of these on here. Let's bring this one down a little bit. One of these on here, and one of these on here. I know you can't really see this purple, but there it is. Let's see if I can get this light to find a different direction. I just don't want you to see all my shadowing either, which seems to be happening. Alright. Then I have this gorgeous flower. I added, it came with these, I think they're like acrylic. They're really pretty though. And this flower. All the flowers are going in that came with the kit. So I think this flower, I'm just going to try and lay a little bit out here and see what we can come up with. And I think this is mine. I think this is actually going to go on the center of there. See, there's that purple again. Just can't seem to get away from it. And yes, we will be adding some purple flowers too, like this one. Oh, look at that. I like that. You won't see any of that, trust me. That's not, I don't want any of that to show, so I'm not sure where I want to place things, but I'm just trying to get an idea of where I want to go next. Then we have these, and these beautiful bows. I just got to figure out where I want to place the stuff. Somewhere. Not quite sure yet. And then we're going to add some light yellows. Need to glue that down. Yeah, so I think, I wish I would have looked at the time when I started this. Let's see. Oh, we have 44 minutes. 15 more minutes and then it'll be an hour. So I'm actually going to just continue placing some stuff and get some ideas. And then I will probably end this and restart it. And do a second part to it. And hopefully the second part, there should only be a part 1 and a part 2. And we can get this done. Like I said, I don't want you guys stuck on my first, video watching a bunch of videos because I'm slow. But this is how I craft. Like I said, it's usually not a fast process for me. I will try and work on it a little bit. Although, like I said, I like the long videos, but some people don't, and that's fine. So I will try and, accommodate everybody. I want everybody to enjoy if they decide to watch this. And again, I told you I have problems with evenness and doing things even. I think I am going to place those flowers here. I think that's where those are going to go. Right there. I like that. I think that one's going to go there. And that one's going to go there. I like that. Can you see that? Put them both on the ends. So yes, I have a definite problem with making things the same on both sides, which is something I have to learn not to do in this kind of crafting. My other wall fan, the big one, yes, it was all symmetrical and, kind of all the same on each side. So I'm just going to punch flowers together here and push them in different spots and see what works and what doesn't. And yes, there's going to be a variety of colors. I am all about color and adding color. Love these. I'm putting these on here somewhere too. I put one in this flower, and I have some other ones. I'm going to wrap around some other flowers. I'll probably do that last though. So I got a purple one over there, so let's add a purple one over here. What's nice is I can push this right through. Like I said, you probably won't see this by the time I'm done, but I know it's there. And now you know it's there. And a very nice bright pink. I don't want to really cover this, so let's do this. The blue on top, the pink, and something's going in the center there. That's going to get clipped out. And then we have some white flowers, which I don't think we're going to leave. Well, maybe we can leave these white, because we're going to have a lot of color in here. I'm just taking all different flowers from my stash, and there are a lot of flowers that came with the kit. This flower, this flower, this flower, these appliques, those all came with the kit. So I am going to add I tend to add almost everything she includes in her kit in my project. That's just me. All right, let's get some. I'm even going to add a little bit of really beautiful color. And sorry guys, please don't mind my nails. I know I said it in my last video, but I seriously have been doing so much crafting and I just don't want to stop, and I have not. I can do them myself. I did fix some of them. I just haven't put polish on them. I did my own nails for 30 years. Another thing I taught myself how to do. I didn't want to pay someone else to do my nails. So I taught myself how to do my nails, and I just don't want to take the time out right now to stop and do them. I wanted some of these to be dimensional, but they're sinking down in, and I think I'm just going to have to figure out how to lay them on top of each other. These are really pretty too. These came in the kit. I really love these. These are like these soft foam roses, and I think they're really pretty. And I would like them to be somewhere. Look at that. Maybe have to put them down in here somewhere. I like that. Aw. Maybe have to put them down in there somewhere by my butterfly. Yeah. Alright. And let's get this one. Nope, don't want two pinks by each other. I don't want two of those shapes by each other either. Let's see what we can find here. I did pull out a bunch of... I got 144 of these paper flowers from AliExpress. And I'm quite sure it was probably under $1.50 for 144 of them. So I know you're gonna hear AliExpress a lot because that's who I use a lot. I just get the best deals from them, and on my budget, it works for me. I would love to buy from all those other people, but I do like to save money, and I shop at the dollar store. They have some amazing stuff now, so I think I'm going to add a couple of these too, maybe a couple different ones together. So let's do this blue, and I don't know about this blue. That blue looks a little bright. And this green, it's actually green, guys. I know it's looking like a blue, but it is a green. This blue, and trust me, I know there's a purple. I wouldn't have bought these if they didn't have purple. And if they don't have purple, I'm going to be mad. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, I'm shocked. I think I bought a pack of flowers that didn't come with the color purple. That's a crime. Alright, so let's twist 3 of these together. Don't worry, I'm going to cut that off when I figure out where I want them, but I can actually cut off that now. Alright. So, yeah, I like that little bunch like that. I think I'm going to have to stick them on top of something else. Maybe in here. Let's get them all facing upward. How about that? I know you guys can't see that. Sorry, I just went out of frame. See? Not used to filming. Not used to being in front of the camera like that. So I hope I'm staying in frame. Like I said, I don't have a lot of room on my desk, but I'll do my best. Oh, I have this one too, which came in the kit. Definitely need to add that one in there. Like I said, I want most of them to be around here. I don't want to go up too far. I still do want you to see the fan, and I have a lot more stuff to add. Look at that. I need to add that in somewhere. Ooh. See? I just kind of go with what I see. Got some more flowers. Some yellows. I need some purple, more purple over here. Let's add this too, next to our bird. Again, I'm just kind of laying out right now, guys, to kind of get an idea of what I want to do. And that bird needs to, this needs to move. There we go. That needs to move. I actually like that hanging off like that. These are my fairies. I also love fairies. I like unicorns come first. Purple, then unicorns, then fairies, and hummingbirds. Love hummingbirds. Oh, and peacocks. So there's a few, but I don't think I can put too many unicorns in my work. I will probably do a project that involves a lot of unicorns. I suppose I could do this and put some flowers on top of that. That one's too big. Put some of those tiny flowers on there, though. Gotta think where to put these. These can probably go like here and here. I want it to be even. And maybe add some little flowers to it. Let's see what one looks like on there. Oh, here's some tiny ones that came with the kit. Look at that. That is a teeny tiny, I don't know if you can see it. It's like a velvet. It's really soft. That is really pretty. I know she makes a lot of her flowers. I don't know if she made this one, but and then this little rose, get out of there, which is really pretty. Okay. I'm just not sure yet where I want this stuff. Maybe bring it down in here. Down in here where you can see it a little bit. We'll figure out something with that. And the bows. Then I have this bow that I made. I did watch, what's her name? Something the Rooster. I'll try to remember. Mine is a lot different. This is just beading around here. And these are, I forgot what this is called. I will have to find out the name and I will not let you know. I think it's because I'm on filming that I can't remember anything. And then I just backed it on some felt. But she makes a lot of these and they're gorgeous. That's where I learned it from. I did used to make this with jewelry, but to make it on here, you just glue it. So it's a lot different. Same concept. But so this, I would like this on here somewhere. Probably down here, because I got a lot of stuff that's going to be going right here. So we will leave that for now. And I think these also came with the kit. I can't remember. Wait a minute, I got glue all over me. But I think these also came with the kit. They're really pretty. So we'll see about adding those. So I am getting close to an hour. So I think I'm going to stop here, guys, and I will come back with the second video. I'll probably play with this and lay it out a little bit more, and then when I come back, we will start adding some of the stuff on, just to kind of give you an idea of, this is kind of how I work. It just kind of, as I go along, I start adding it in. So I did want to get this first video out to you guys and get it going. Look at that really pretty green. It's got like a little hint of green in it. Definitely got to put this in here somewhere. So I want to try and find a way to layer these up a little bit. So I think I'm going to work on that a little bit because I'd like it, I don't want it so, not that it's flat, but I'd like it to have a little bit of dimension to it. So this is where we are right now. I'm glad I colored it. I like it having the color behind it instead of just the white. It does kind of offset everything else. It doesn't look, you can actually see all the different stuff on here. So, yeah, so if you decided to come to my channel and watch this, I thank you very much. Hope you come back for the second part. The second part should hopefully go a little smoother, and we should probably get this completed. So I will see you next time. Hopefully the second video will be coming very quickly, maybe tomorrow. So thank you all for watching. Have a great day, and get out there and create something. Thank you. Bye.